Hi everyone, welcome back to the pick a card reading. So today we'll be looking at how does he or she feels if you were to meet him or her again. Apart from using the romantic tarot cards, I'll be pulling some cards from the Romance Angels Oracle, Jane Austen tarot cards, and the Earth Magic Oracle cards. So far the readings have been very interesting, especially for pile 3. If you choose pile 3, you're in for a ride. So okay, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and we shall start with pile 1. Hi everyone, this is pile 1 reading if you choose pile 1. So today we'll be taking a look at how does he or she feels if you were to meet him or her again. And we'll also be pulling some cards from the Romance Angels Oracles, and we'll also take a look at the one word to sum up this whole outcome of this reunion, meetup, or whatever you call it. So let's take a look at the romantic tarot cards. Okay. The first card we have here is the Ten of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Okay. And we have the... Oops, my bad. This is the Page of Swords, and this, I guess, is the Knight of Swords. So, regardless of whatever it is, you have all the swords cards, right? So how does he or she feels if you were to meet them again? Okay, so first thing I noticed is the person is wearing a uniform. I see here is about, there's a word that starts with S, but I can't remember what is it. I feel like this is more of a very formal kind of reunion here. Perhaps you will meet this person again in a kind of events where, kind of formal events, let's say an office party, a gathering, a kind of like meet up, like when you haven't seen them in a while and then you go for that kind of blind date style, perhaps, and you'll probably meet them through a mutual friend which you have no clue that your mutual friend and that person are friends, you know. It's a like kind of a coincident feeling here. This is what I get. Now, with the Ten of Swords here, Ten of Swords is always have to do with being backstabbed or what. I see here is that maybe deep down this person has a lot of admiration for you, and with some admiration with you, he can't really show it publicly. It's like he has to do everything in secrecy, you see. A lot of the vibes I get is that everything has to be done in secrecy, and you only meet them again through a mutual friend. With the cards itself, I can't really tell much of when you will meet them again, but I feel in some ways these cards represent more of the person. With the depiction of the cards, I see here that you're inquiring more of a man with status, a man who values the kind of routine, a kind of regime, very he's not a kind of flexible man, perhaps, because of the way he holds himself. So you're probably dealing with someone in a way like a military man, a police officer, or someone in that kind of field where uniform is required. Okay. Alright. And with the two court cards itself, the page and the knight of swords, there is a transition. So I see here again, this is a man who worked hard from the bottom to where he is right now. You see here? And in this case with the knight of swords, most of the time, knight of swords has to do with someone who is very stubborn, but they want to charge forward and complete something. With the page of swords, I feel is more of someone who's still doing some soul searching. They haven't really find a purpose in life. Maybe they haven't find what they are looking for. And in a way, I think when they meet you, how they feel is that they feel that they have a calling. Maybe meeting you kind of refresh their kind of perspective to life. Because like meeting you makes them feel at ease, no? They've like finally found the one. See here, this officer here, he's giving a kind of like a rose to somebody, a kind of rose to a woman, with her eyes closed, like she's resting, but he's like, but then she doesn't know. So he probably, this person that you're inquiring about, will, you probably won't know how much he feels inside. He is so secretive in a way that he doesn't tell anybody how he thinks, you know. With the cards here for the page and the knight of swords, I see here that he is always by himself, you know. He's kind of a lone dude here. Okay, so that is what I see for this reading. So how they feel is that if they were to meet again, I think they will be very happy to see you, and they wouldn't tell you a lot of their stuff. They, in a way, they will keep to themselves, and you won't know what journey they go through. Why I say journey is because we see here there's a transition of the page of swords to the knight of swords. So you see from the bottom to the top, you don't know what's their struggle in between before they meet you again. And if you were to be close to the person, I would say that maybe in some way they would reveal stories about themselves, their journeys, when like you become more closer to them. So yeah, this is what I see here. Okay, so let's pull some cards from the Romance Angel Oracle. Give me a second while I try to get the cards out. Okay. So we have two cards here. The first card, I believe it resonates well with the reading. It's getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, I mean, I see here that probably both of you aren't that close yet in terms of the friendship level, but I think that both of you will in some ways get along well. And when you get to know each other, you will probably get to hear more of their journey, their stories, and you'll be admiring that, no? I think you will admire how their journey from the bottom to the top, no? Like how they go through their lives, their struggle. You'll be very impressed with their journey. That's what I see for getting to know each other card here. So there's a lot of things that you still need to talk about, you know? Get to know one another in a very simple way, like just talk to them, you know. Just treat them like a friend. and you see how it goes, you know, let things flow naturally. And I think very soon, if you guys on a kind of level, I see that very soon they might confess to you. They may want to take things to another level, because the very soon card is about deciding what you want, so it comes to you. So if you want to get together with this person, perhaps it's time to really put in your skills, the kind of like your flirting, Waters test, to this whole connection here. So yeah, this is what I see for the two cards. And let's find some words to sum up this whole outcome of this whole connection. Yes. Alright. Let's use the Earth Magic cards first, and we'll use the Jane Austen Tarot. Based on also the getting to know each other card and the very soon card, I see here this is a very simple man though. All I think he just wants is to have a simple life if you are his wife or husband in future. Yeah, it's kind of the old-fashioned, old-school style. I see that he's a very old-fashioned person. Maybe he perhaps likes old songs too, like something romantic, something not cheesy, something like has brings him intellectual kind of stuff, you know. Maybe you can bond with him on something that is on the intellectual kind of level, intellectual topics per se. Yeah. And okay, so one word from this whole outcome: release. Okay, I was trying to shuffle the cards and this card came out first, and because I find it so strange, so I shuffle back and apparently this card comes out again. So I think it's very important to know what is this Earth Magic cards trying to say. So in this case for release, if you have anything from the past, make sure to release them. And release, it could be about judgment as well, no? Release your judgment of this man, no? Don't judge this person too quickly based on their outlook. Even like I said, he is very old-fashioned, he has a regime, he may look very stiff, but inside I think deep down he's a very romantic fellow because of the Ten of Swords here. I would say he's a romantic fellow, but in a way you have to give him a chance, you know. Give him a chance to prove that his character, no? Give him a chance to prove that what kind of man he is. So yeah, release is something that is going to be very important for this whole outcome, this whole relationship grows. So let us take a look at the Jane Austen tarot cards. Okay, we have the Four of Cups here, Four of Hearts. So another thing is that this person likes to contemplate, and like what I have mentioned, he likes something intellectual, so provide something very stimulating, a kind of sense of stimulation. Maybe like do something like reading books together, go outside, you know, enjoy nature. Simple gesture to show how much you appreciate him, and from this I can think that he will appreciate it, or she will appreciate what you did. Just be yourself, be simple, and just go with the flow. And when you get to know each other, I think eventually they will tell you more about themselves and their feelings towards you. So this is what I have for pile 1. If it does resonates with you, do click on the like button for this video, and do also subscribe to my channel where I post other than tarot card readings, I do post on my personal life video blogs as well. And yeah, and I will see you next time. Take care. This is pile 2 reading if you choose pile 2. So today we will be taking a look at how does he or she feels if you were to meet them again. And we'll be pulling some cards from the Romance Angels Oracle, as well as some cards to sum up this whole outcome of the relationship, of the reunion, the gathering, whatever you call it. So let's take a look at the romantic tarot cards. Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so how does he or she feels if you were to meet them again? Well, I think this is a very sweet reunion here. Because of the Two of Pentacles, we can see the children coming together, having fun, and if you pay attention here, look at the guy, he's like trying to kiss the girl, and then the girl's like, no, the kind of feeling. So I say it's a very childlike kind of innocence here. I believe that the person you're inquiring about is very charming, at the same time he or she is very, they have this kind of childlike energy that makes this whole reunion seem very funny. Yeah, funny. With the Knight of Cups, I see here as a young man. Young man trying to have fun, you know? Like just going out about, showing off his wealth, showing off his happiness here. In this case, he's giving a toast to the city, the world. Yeah, and how does he or she feels is that, like what I have mentioned, there's going to be a very childlike energy in this whole union. You're going to have very fun kind of gathering with him, as well as going to be very sweet. So yesterday when I was doing my own tarot card reading, I also had this card that came out, Eight of Cups. For me, when I look at this, I think of winter times, you know, Christmas gathering, everybody having a good time, like receiving and giving love, you know. Christmas, after all, is the kind of a joyful season for everybody to meet up with their loved ones. So I see here there's some distance too. Perhaps this person is your childhood friend. This person could be a childhood friend or someone that you've known for a long time. And when you call that person, they are happy to accept that meetup, and you're gonna have fun. Probably eat dinner at restaurant or dinner at cafe, something like that, with the Eight of Cups as well. And I see here that he has money based on the Knight of Cups here. And in terms of feelings, I think yes, this person has a lot of feelings for you, because Knight of Cups, after all, in the traditional tarot, is a boy who's holding a cup with lots of feelings, like he wants to charge forward with feelings. And I think you guys haven't confessed to each other yet, perhaps. And I see here that if you were to get together with him, it will be the kind of relationship that you find joy in. No, Two of Pentacles here. He will shower you with lots of love, he will shower you with lots of care, the joy, even though he's rich, you know, like wow, you know, what kind of man is that, or what kind of woman is that? Imagine that kind of relationship. Ooh, you don't even need to work your whole life anymore. And then maybe you get to even wear nice dress, you know. Eight of Cups, see here, look at how they are dressed up, you know, having fun. You don't even need to care about the concerns of the world, you know, just you and him together against the world, you know. Yeah, amazing. By the way, I don't have a guidebook for these cards, so I'm just reading these intuitively, and what goes into my mind I just say it straightforwardly without sugarcoating. So this is why my reading, it's much more straightforward, and I'm not giving that kind of like sweet words and all that, but overall I think this reading for pile 2, it's a genuine kind of love here. And even if the person does not see you in that way, I see more of like there is still that kind of unconditional love here because of the Two of Pentacles. You see here, the boy just kissed the girl and the girl is like, look at her face, no, the kind of face. It's like he always probably maybe hug you from the back, or probably do some stuff that always makes you feel like, oh, you know, maybe you're someone who doesn't like to be touched all the time, but even though you're giving that kind of a disgusted look, you enjoy it because after all, he's your friend, a childhood friend, a long time friend, or someone that you just like and you didn't mind it. Yeah, and all in all, how does he or she feels if they meet again is like going back to nostalgia, going back to a childhood times where everyone was happy and they really miss going out with you, you know, the kind of feeling I get. It's the kind of long time no see, that kind of connection here, like long time no see vibe. And in this case, it will happen not now. I mean, of course not now because everyone is in the semi-quarantine or quarantine mode now. I feel like more of meeting them in December, perhaps in the winter period, somewhere where you celebrate a start of something new, like New Year's Eve perhaps as well, or New Year's Day. So around there when you get to meet that person again. Yeah, and let's take a look at the Romance Angels Oracle. Give it a while, trying to get the cards out. Ooh, that's a lot. For the Eight of Cups, I keep mentioning is somewhere around the winter season. Regardless whether it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, or somewhere around December, I feel this is more towards Christmas, you know, Christmas gathering. Perhaps you meet him back at Christmas gathering, at family house perhaps, somewhere that is where you get to hang out together as family, you know. Maybe in some way that this person know your family as well. Probably someone who always keep on visiting the family, you know, that kind of vibe. This is what I get from the card, from this Eight of Cups here. Yeah. Eight of Cups in the traditional tarot has always been linked about moving on. You always see a man like showing us his back and he's walking on a new journey. In this case here, the Eight of Cups is about not about moving on, but more of celebrating, like restart, you know, celebrating something new, you know, starting something new. So that is why I mentioned about something in December, Christmas, New Year, anything that celebrates about rekindling kind of acquaintances, the online sign kind of vibe here. So for the Romance Angel card, we have romantic feelings. Yeah, I mean, your feelings are real, they are validated, and with the Two of Pentacles I see here that there is possible chance that this connection can be brought up to a romance level. Yeah, I mean, isn't it sweet, you know? Maybe that person likes you for a long time and you don't even know it. Maybe it's worthwhile to go and chase him because I think he's a very cutie. Maybe she's a nice person. They are nice people, perhaps, because I don't see any scheming here. I see this as a very sweet, kind connection, and they really care about you a lot, you know, with the Knight of Cups here. So how they feel, they, in a way, they treat you as like a sibling as well, you know. They really treat you like their brother or sister, you know, someone that they really care a lot for. And we have another card that is linked back with the Two of Pentacles, which is, drumroll please, children. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a childlike energy in this whole connection here. So it's worthwhile to explore your romantic feelings as well as to go back and be the childlike self that you always have in the past. So let us look at the Jane Austen tarot cards here. So what is that word to sum up this whole connection? I wouldn't be surprised if some sweet cards come out, you know. Oopsie. Okay, there's too many cards. Come on, one card come out please. My god, please don't come out with so many cards like just now. Alright, ooh. Ironically speaking, I was mentioning how there's romantic feelings and such. It's gonna be a very happy gathering and all that, like this childlike energy here. One card to sum up is there's a disappointment here, no? You pierce their soul. I'm half agony and half hope. I don't know why is there a disappointment here. Maybe in some ways that they like you for a long time and they couldn't show it, no? Maybe in deep down they wish that you treat them not just a sibling, perhaps. They want to be something more. Or maybe with the Knight of Cups, he is also immature. I think in some ways that they want you to see them as a kind of a mature man, not the time where you saw them in their younger days. I think they have progressed so much a lot from those times, and they wish that you could see them for what they are now, no? Not that immature boy or girl, but they want you to treat them more like a kind of potential partner. Something like the Little Woman, Amy and Laurie, that kind of relationship here. If you watch Little Woman, Greta Gerwig's movie, that kind of dynamic, that's what I see here. Okay, and another last card from the Earth Magic Oracle is the Gaia, nurturing. So yeah, I mean, this is a connection that is very motherly kind of feeling here. Because when you think of the Gaia, you think of the Earth, and what Earth gives is the beauty in life as well as the nature. So appreciate appreciating is very important for this whole relationship. And because of the disappointment, I think it's time for you to really appreciate what the person can do and see them for not see them as not from the time you know them when you were both young, but as what they are now, no? This is what I see for the Gaia nurturing card here. So that is all I have for pile 2. I hope you like this reading. If it does resonate with you very much, please give a like to this video and subscribe to my channel as well, where I post not just tarot card readings, but I do post on vlogs as well and visual videos. And that is all I have for you. Take care and thank you for watching. This is pile 3 reading if you chose pile 3. So today we'll be taking a look at how does he or she feels if you were to meet them again. And we'll be pulling some cards from the Romance Angels Oracle itself. And lastly, we'll take a look at that one word to sum up this outcome of the reunion, the relationship, the connection, whatever you call it, like meetup. We'll be pulling some cards from Earth Magic and Jane Austen Tarot. So let's take a look at the cards from the Romantic Tarot cards. We have the 5 of Cups. Ooh, I see drama. Oh, I like. We have the 10 of Cups. Interesting, the contrast, I like. And we have the 9 of Cups. Ooh, wow. I like. Drama, drama. Okay, how does he or she feels if you're gonna meet him or her again? This is interesting. I see that let me say there's 2 outcomes to this. Firstly, it could be that he's a married man. Whoever that you're inquiring about, they are a married person and you don't know about it, you know? With the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, I see here that he is a serial romancer. Because look at that 9 of Cups here. He's like wooing the person, trying to give her everything, like giving a reassurance to you or the other partner that they are the one for them. Then on the other hand, outside they always go after that person, so they have someone behind the back, no? It could be you, it could be other person, but regardless of what, when y'all gonna come together, it's very funny. When I say drama, I mean literally a drama. Like, look at that, because 5 of Cups is like they realize that both sides are playing against each other, no? It's their downfall. This is their downfall. So how they feel is gonna be a kind of a home wreck, you know? Something that is gonna make them feel they're gonna be like, no, shit, no, S-H-I-T, shit. That means when both of you get to meet one another, both of you, the other party and yourself, I see that there's going to be a fight happening in a kind of a big gathering, a public gathering. It's the kind of the scenarios where you have a show and then that you didn't know that character has a partner, and then you want to tear their eyeballs, their hair out kind. Interestingly enough, we see here that we have the same 2 women appearing in the 5 of Cups here. So definitely both of all of you guys are gonna meet at that same place. This could mean one thing is that man either he bring his wife out or their husband out, and you probably go to the party without them. So literally the person is going to bring their spouse to the party and you probably with someone else, and when you see them at the party, it's drama time, you know, like you start to fight, you know, like you're like, what? Like you don't even know that person has a spouse. Yeah, this is what I see here. Very chaotic, very dramatic, and in some ways I think you are the one that's gonna lash out at the person, you know. You're gonna be the one lashing out at the person, and this woman here will be trying to take the flowers and hit the spouse very hard, you know. Yeah, this is what I see for the reading here. Like how does he or she feels if you were to meet them again? It's gonna be chaotic and dramatic. Yeah. Nice. I mean, so interesting fact is that Nine of Cups usually is about fulfillment as well, no? Being fulfilled. So in some ways I feel that they seek you or something. They probably want to keep you because you make them feel fulfilled. In some ways you make them feel fulfilled in a level that their spouse can't meet it. Their spouse can't match that level of fulfillment that you gave them. Oh god, today I'm so tongue-tied, but this is funny. But yeah, I mean, this is what I see for these cards here. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Now if we put these cards in the middle, there's another kind of meaning interpretation to these cards as well. Is that this person is so screwed that when they look back at these two cards, they will regret it, you know, their regrets. Why so? Because these colors represent the kind of past, you know. Yellows always often represented as the past, like something where everything was fine and happy, and now we see here there's blues color, it's disappointment, you know. Five of Cups has always been linked to sadness, but here I see there's frustration as well. Their frustration that they did not keep their plans hidden well. If they were careful not to have too many partners, you know. And after this whole fight, I don't know what will happen. I'm not sure you're going to see this person again. I think what will happen is that he will be left alone, you know. He won't have what he has, like the richness, the feeling of pleasure, the fulfillment here, or he won't get the stability he has when he had the Ten of Cups here, you know? Because Ten of Cups after all is about satisfaction, feelings coming together, like family. He won't have the stability of the family when after this whole incident happened. Okay, so let us take a look at this Romance Angel Oracle. I won't be surprised if there's any separation or anything that says about red flag, because honestly this is already a sign that there's a red flag happening here. And if you are in this kind of relationship, please leave, you know? Don't be that homewrecker to that person's family. I mean, even if you want to be, please do in secrecy, or just dump that guy. Literally, it's like I feel like he's a dumb dude. I don't know, dumb person perhaps. I won't be surprised if my romance angel come out red flags. If they say otherwise, that will change the whole story that I mentioned here, and I can't wait to see how this romance angel goes with the reading. This is, oof, I like drama. on. Looks like this romance angel is just trying to play with me. Let's see where this goes. Come on. So what I see here is that this person has money, you know. I see here that this person has money. Definitely not how we have the Nine of Cups there. Like he's this like Sultan, that kind of vibe here. Like he has the money and he has the skill. He's just talented in some ways, and maybe this is why you're attracted to him, because he seems like that kind of potential partner you desire, but you don't even know that he's married. Okay, so behold, I have 3 cards here from the Romance Angels cards. First of all, there is chemistry. There's definitely a magnetic attraction in this connection, which I can tell, I can see. It's quite obvious from the Nine of Cups here. We have unrequited love. So in some ways that this person doesn't really love you the way that you wanted him to be, even though he's showing all the love. It's not the kind of love that you are wanting. It's, I would say, in a way, like it's a kind of a delusion. Not delusion, they're kind of he isn't being honest with you. See? He's only keeping you the side cheek because you make him feel fulfilled that his wife can't provide. Okay? Yeah, and the last card that I think is so important is that you deserve the love, you know? You deserve a love that has respect, that kind of admiration, that kind of two-way street here. You deserve the love because you don't have to be in this dramatic chaos that you see in this reading here. Even though there is chemistry, but he doesn't really respect you. If he really respect you, we won't have to see these cards, you know. We won't have to see the fact that there's these 2 cards here, you know. He won't be playing both sides. He has no respect for his spouse, and he has no respect for you too, because if he had been honest enough, he wouldn't put you in such a chaotic mess like what we see here in the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is what I see for the chemistry card and all this unrequited love and the you deserve love, no? Yeah. Let me try to arrange this card nicely. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. You deserve so much better than this relationship here. Speaking of which, the bottom of the deck, when I shuffled the cards, what came out was actually this card, which is actually the Devil card. Why is it so important is that the Devil card, if you see here, I see here that he probably spend dimes on you, that kind of spotlight here. But if you pay attention to the leg here, there's the kind of trap. He's like, he's slaving you, you know. He's not gonna leave his spouse or anything, or she's not gonna leave her husband. They're just playing, they're just keeping you for the sake of fun, you know. There's definitely no respect in this chaotic mess that you are in, you know. They see you as nothing but actually just they see you as nothing but just a play toy for them. That's what I see here. So let us take a look at the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I won't be surprised if I get here the Fog card. Okay. We have the Whale card. And another card is the Summer Solstice. For me, when I see the Wheel card, I see here about taking control. So you have the chance to take back control of your life, you know. You don't have to feel that you are being trapped in this energy, the devil energy. You see, you deserve so much better, you know. You deserve so much better than what you are in now. Breach, in this case for the Earth Magic Oracle, is about taking control, taking back control, the power for your life, you know, taking back control of what no longer serve a purpose, and you can just leap forward. It's time for you to be independent and not be codependent on this relationship. And if you have any worries how to go about it, Summer Solstice here is all about trying to pass your worries to the father son here, you know, God, or anything that you believe, you know. Throw your worries up in the air and enjoy your independence, because you deserve so much love, you deserve so much better than what chaotic mess that you will have to face in future if you guys ever meet, you know. It's time to take back the kind of independence, time to take back the control that you are supposed to be having, you know, not be trapped in this stupid person's game here, you know. This is a game. I see like this person doesn't respect you and he treat this as a game. You don't have to go through this kind of mind game, you know. You don't have to go through the mind game where you have to be so worried because of the Nine of Cups here. She has this worry looks. You don't have to be worried of infidelity or being unfaithful, because in the first place this person is a player. See? So the last card from the Jane Austen Tarot, I wouldn't be surprised if I get another Devil card. Yeah. Oof. Okay, so we have the Ten of Clubs, which is the Ten of Wands, and we have here Ten of Pentacles. So how does this really sum up this whole reading? When I just said about one word, I feel there's so many more to this outcome. Okay, so how can I sum up with the Jane Austen Tarot cards is that I feel that you deserve so much joy, you know. You are knowledgeable, you have the wisdom. Ten of Clubs here is all about having wisdom, having knowledge to succeed. She who reads books have more knowledge. Kind of vibe here. You are capable than what you are going through right now. And when you go out, when you come out of it, I see that there's gonna be a kind of celebration here. Ten of Pentacles, having everything. You have the security and stability here. 10 and 10 is definitely a kind of complete set here. Yeah, I think that's about it for pile 3. If you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please give a like to the video. Do subscribe to my channel as well, where I post apart from tarot card readings, I do create visual videos and post vlogs, which I'm trying to do so. And all in all, this is a very interesting reading, dramatic as well. And yeah, and hopefully you can get out of this situation if possible. Take whatever that resonates with you and stay safe, you know. Be wise, be knowledgeable, be careful. Yeah, and thank you for watching. Take care.